The pro-abortion movement sent its best and brightest to Capitol Hill yesterday to defend the practice at its most imperiled moment. And it turns out that the pro-abortion best and brightest are not particularly bright.
So abortion should be allowed then, by your definition, for any reason, for any purpose, at any stage, right?
I trust people to make decisions about their body, and then when relevant, I think that they need to consult their medical practitioners.
Okay.
And not
if
Congress.
It is, listen, let me just ask you this question. If it is not lawful and morally acceptable to take the life of a 10-year-old child, I assume you agree with that, right? That would be wrong, correct?
I believe that.
Okay.
That is
and
wrong.
A 2-year-old child, same thing. That would be murder. We would all agree that's wrong. Then what is the principal distinction between the human being that is 2 years old, or 9 months old, or 1 week old, or an hour old, than one that is 8 inches further up the birth canal in the utero? What's the difference? Why is it okay in the latter case and not the former cases?
I trust people to determine what to do with their own bodies.
Wow.
Full stop.
Full stop. She is a professional abortion activist. It wasn't just that lady, Amy Arambide. There was another woman, an actual abortionist. Her name is Yashika Robinson. She was asked, when does a baby become human? Here's her answer.
You're not going to answer this question, but how about this one? How does one qualify as fully human? What makes a human being?
What makes a person a human being
That's
is
right.
them being born, number one. That's why we have birthdays.
What makes a human... This is the highest level of philosophical sophistication from the abortion movement. What makes a human being a human is when they're born. That's why we have birthdays. That's why we have birthdays. Is it now? I thought we had birthdays to commemorate the day when you were born, to commemorate your birth. Birthdays are not called becoming human days. The two have nothing to do with one another. And by the way, birthdays can be fungible. People can induce labor. Sometimes people go into labor a little bit earlier. They can delay when they give birth to some degree. You're telling me that the ontological change, when you become human, is determined by when you pass through 8 inches of a lady's body? Of course not. This is insane thinking.